Yotsubato.
All right, let's finish off chapter 72 of Yotsubato. This is Yotsubato Shabondama, soap bubbles. And Yanda has come for a visit, and he's escalating things by pulling out ever successive larger amounts of bubble producing items. And Yotsuba is in awe. Yotsuba wa sono chisai no de asondero. Okay, so remember he gave her he gave her first this little one. And now he's sort of rubbing it in. So, like, play, as for Yotsuba, with that small one, play. Like, go and play with that small one. Ore wa kono rappa de asobu. As for me, with this rapper, rappa, will play. I'm going to play with this rappa. I guess that's the word for trumpet. Yeah, rappa. I'll play with this trumpet. 父ちゃん、Yanda ga ana imono? Dad, Yanda, that's sort of a nice thing. In other words, like, that's really nice. Bicha? That's the sound of the bubbles, I think, hitting the floor. There's now, like, lots of bubbles, soap bubbles on the floor. どっちでもいいけど、外でやれよ、お前ら。So whichever one it is good. In other words, I don't care. Outside, do it, you guys. Go outside and do it because of the soap bubbles on the floor. Okay, so they're going out to the park. Tento wa hitotsu dakara na. As for tents, it's one, and that's why. So remember that they're talking also about going camping. So as for tents, it's because there's one, right? じゃあ、ミワラとエンナちゃんでいいんじゃねえかな? Well, Miura and Enna with them, is it good, I wonder? Would it be okay with them, I wonder, if there's just one tent? Yeah. あと、子たち、oh, sorry. あの子たち、四つ葉の相手してくれるからな. So yeah, those kids, because they do the favor of like playing with Yotsuba. Aite is this word that again can mean sometimes like opponent in a match, but it could also mean companion. So they do the favor of like being a companion to Yotsuba. そんなやりたいなら、ラッパ返してやる? Uh-oh. If you're becoming, or if it's wanting to do that sort of a thing, we'll do the favor of lending the trumpet. So we know by now, right? He must have something else, right? Yanda, 今日はいい子だな. So Yanda, as for today, you're being good, a good kid, aren't you? その調子で, with that, like, attitude. その調子で. Yeah, with that mood, with that condition, basically you're being good with what you're doing. Ah, sure. So here she goes. Ooh. All the bubbles. Tonda! They flew, or they're flying. Hey. Okay. Phew. Dad is getting into it. 面白いな. It's fun or it's interesting, isn't it? Nah, right? Gasa gasa. He's rattling around in this bag. Ananda, mada anno. What? Like still another, or like still existing, meaning like you've got another one? Ha ha ha. まあ、君たち親子はそれで小さなシャボン玉でも作っていたまえ Okay. So tamae is like a formal way of making an order, like a command. So this is Yanda laughing. He says, "Well, you father and son, or father and kid, as for you, like that, or in that way, small soap bubbles or whatever, making you make small soap bubbles like that." This is what they call escalation. There he goes. I used to, when I was little, you had the little dipper or whatever. You try to make big bubbles like that, which you could if the soap was good. Make super big bubbles. There we go. Wow, decay. Wow, they're huge. Yotsuba mo yaru? Yotsuba mo yaritai? So Yotsuba also will do it. Yotsuba also wants to do it. He just keeps stringing her along. Dame, これは俺がやんの. Okay, so no good. As for this thing, I'm the one that will do it. そういうのは子供が遊ぶものでしょ? As for that sort of a thing, it's things for like kids to play with, right? Hey, come on down. We're reading. 子供が遊ぶものでしょ? Yeah, it's children playing playthings, aren't they? あらっぱかしてやったじゃねえか? The trumpet did the favor of lending, didn't I? Like I gave you the trumpet, right? 子供はその小さいので十分だ. As for children, that sort of a small thing is sufficient. それ Here we go. すごいすごい Amazing, amazing. 貸して lend it. Junbanda. It's order of turn. こういうのは大人からだ. As for this sort of thing, it's what adults do. It's because it's adult. This sort of a thing, it's adults. Junban, order of turn. 年の小さい順でしょう. 年の小さい順でしょう. Oh, it's year's small turn or order, right? In other words, like younger goes first, right? 大き順だ. No, it's big turn. So older goes first. Or oki. No, he says big. He doesn't say toshi no oki. He says oki junda. Big goes first. 父ちゃん、やんだが貸してくれない. Dad, Yanda won't lend it. He won't do the favor of lending. 年の順だってさ. He said it's order of age. ちょっと待ってな. Then wait a little bit. He's playing with the trumpet now. More. This is just her being frustrated. Hoshi no jun nara ore ni kase yo. If it's order of years, then lend it to me. I thought he was going to say size, but either way would work. It's enough. Oh, yabe. Wow. Wait, yabe is usually like no good. Okay, maybe that's just like hot damn. Suge, omoshiroi. Wow, this is amazing. This is fun. Chotto, ore ni mo kase yo. Wait. Also to me, lend it. Like, let me do it too. Yotsuba mo. Yotsuba too. Okay, so they all kind of want to play with it. Got another one. Koyo no mo aru. This sort of a thing also exists, so I've got this thing too. Oh. Sa. Ah. Okay. Mate! Wait! So the wind is taking him away. Wah! Chasing after him. Yotsuba mo! Yotsuba mo! So Yotsuba 2, Yotsuba 2. Guff. Oh my god. Gochi. Okay, so she running back, she trips. See, this is always what happens when you're like having a wonderful time. Someone gets hurt. Oh, ah! Oh. There's that moment of like, what just happened? And then, ah! Daijoubu ka? Are you okay? Kokete hatama utta. So tripped and hit my head. Sodana miteta. Yeah, that's right. Like I saw it. Ah. Oh. Sorry. So here she is. And then dekai na. So she's crying, but she's still like, it's huge, isn't it? She's crying. Kashite, kashite. Lend it, lend it. Shogane na, hore. I guess I have no choice here. Oh, ah. She's sort of crying, but also saying like, wow. Gusu, gusu. She's sniffling. Un. No, fun. She's still crying, but she's like happy. This is so classic. Yotsuba mo itake nai ka? So Yotsuba, does it still not hurt, or does it not hurt anymore? Itai. It hurts. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, kore yukidaruma mitai. So she laughs and says, this one's like a yukidaruma, a snowman. This one's like a snowman. Classic. So she's still in a lot of pain, but having a lot of fun. And they're all blowing bubbles. Perfect timing. That's the end of the bubbles chapter. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. And our art at the end of the chapter. One enormous bubble. Okay, that's the end of chapter 72. Next is chapter 73, practice your hiragana. We will read that chapter next time.